Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video with Swaggelhaus. And in this one, we need to talk about new trailers shaking up the comic book secondary market. We got the trailer tease for Captain America Brave New World yesterday. And all of a sudden, everybody remembers that Red Hulk is a character that they should be specking on. And so in this video, we got to talk about the secondary market sales for the first appearance of Red Hulk. Or is it the first appearance of Red Hulk? Do we have ourselves another first appearance controversy? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about all of it. But of course, before I get into it, if you guys could like, comment, subscribe, I appreciate it. Helps support the channel doing those things. But let us get into this video here today. There you guys see it, the official teaser for Captain America Brave New World. I mean, it was a teaser. I think a lot of people responded positively to it. But, for me, it's a wait and see, with a lot of the Marvel MCU projects. We're going to have to take them case by case, and maybe it'll be a good movie. But we're not here to talk about that yet. We're here to talk about this clip right here with Red Hulk, played by Harrison Ford, slamming the Captain America shield onto the ground, officially announcing his appearance. And just this little clip right here made everyone lose their minds once again on the secondary market. Move over X-Force #1, move over Doctor Doom, move over every Fomo Spec book there is in the secondary market. We got a new king in town. Actually, we got a new King 1A and 1B in town. We got Hulk #1 and Hulk #2, the first appearance of Red Hulk. First cameo appearance of Red Hulk. I mean, this is pretty crazy, guys. I have to say, I'm showing you right now, this is just one full page of sold eBay listings. You actually have to go over to page #2 to see all of the sales that have happened for these books ever since the trailer has come out. I mean, that hasn't been the case for a book like this coming off of the trailer for a long time. I shouldn't say a long time. I mean, we saw that fervor with Deadpool and Wolverine. But, in the case of when I made a video where I was talking about Agatha All Along, we didn't see really any movement for that particular Disney Plus show. So it's really interesting right now to talk about, where the state of, the speculation FOMO market is. And again, I'm not trying to promote FOMO or anything like that. I'm not sitting on, a bunch of copies of Hulk 1. I wish that I was. But I'm just trying here to cover it and talk about it and try to put a finger to the pulse of, how people feel about, the movies right now, its relation to comic books, because I find it very interesting, the cultural touch points to our favorite pop culture collectible. But as you guys can see, tons and tons of sales for this book. We're talking about $79 for the raw copy here. We got a slash price 9.8 of Hulk #2, which we'll talk about, the first appearance aspect in a second here. We got a $25 sale, a $3.50 sale for the 9.8, a $3.75 for the 9.8, a $20 for this, another slash price around the $3.50 level, another buy it now here, $75. The comic collecting market has found the buy it now button once again, and we are seeing it. Sale after sale after sale. And here's what's maybe the craziest part about this. This is something that I find truly, truly impressive. I'm going to go over here to Go Collect, and I'm going to show you guys Hulk #1 from 2008. Of course, this is the quote unquote first appearance of the Red Hulk. Now, the controversy of this book is that, as you can see, Red Hulk is certainly on the cover, but he's not actually on the interior of the book. You kind of have this first appearance of Bishop situation once again, where it's kind of more like a cameo first appearance. But generally speaking, when you're in these situations where the character is on the cover, cover is king, guys. So for the most part, this is going to be the book that most people are going to want. This is going to be the book that most collectors are going to buy, and it's going to have the highest value on the secondary market. But I digress with that. Let's talk about this book for a second. 4,336 universal copies. There's actually 3 9.9s. Will there be more to come in the future? We'll have to see. 9.8's, 1,700 on the census. And here is the crazy part about this, guys. I always make the joke about running the Benny Hill music, and we always talk about it, taking place on eBay. But I've never made the joke of running the Benny Hill music on the Go Collect sales. Look at this. 712, 712, 712, 712, 712, 712, fixed price. Best offer, fixed price, fixed, eBay. It's been a long, long time since I've ever seen something like this. People going over to eBay, finding the listed price of the 9.8 and hitting buy it now. 350, 350, 300, 350, 260. Someone got a steal. 375, 342. It's crazy. A full page of 9.8 sales that were fixed price buy it nows. It truly is amazing to see so many of these books sell, considering that this was a book that people have been specking on for a long time. I mean, we knew that Red Hulk was coming. It had been in the rumor mill. There have been multiple times where this was, on a hot list, or it was a cover price book, or it was a key collector book, or, some people were talking about it. Everybody knew that it was coming. And yet, when we finally saw it, we got all these sales once again. And I wonder if we've officially sort of reset back to, you can sell at the trailer again. I mean, remember how it was before the comic book boom when people would list books because the trailer would show the reveal and that would be the time to cash in actually at the trailer? Like, have we gone full circle? Are we actually there again? I mean, I guess if the trailer's good, and the images are hype, people are going to buy those books. But before I move on, I still have to glaze this book up a little bit. Here's also something I find super, super impressive. All right, here we go. Back in 2020, it's a $245 book back in December of 2020. Jumps up to the comic book boom, record price maybe right around the $500 price point. Goes all the way down. We know about the comic book index, been sliding all the way down, and it dropped down to $227. But now the sales are, $300, $350. Almost to where it was going, back in 2021. I don't know if I know of any other, say, Spec book or MCU book or, a book of this nature that has been able to bounce back in such a way. Like, we think about some of the other books, returning of characters. Maybe there's been ones that have kind of recovered some of their value after they had their corrections, but I can't think of any that have actually shot that far up. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I mean, was the movie trailer that hype, guys? Are people that big of fans of Red Hulk? Who are the buyers that are coming in? Are these new buyers? Are these new people that were excited about it? Are these people that sold off their copies and now they're getting the FOMO once again and they need this back in their collection? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Now, of course, just to be thorough, let's talk about Hulk number 2 for a second. Of course, this right here is obviously the next issue in this run. And this is the book where we actually see Red Hulk on the interior pages. So a lot of people like to argue that this is the actual first appearance of the character. I mean, again, it's up to you guys. He's on the cover of the first one. A lot of people like to buy, the first one for the cover. This is still also a very, very cool cover, but, it feels like the other one is kind of more the prized possession. And it makes sense because, if you look here to the 9.8s, they don't sell for nearly the same amount of money, still kind of selling around the $100 price point or $100 level. And we got maybe 1 or 2 sales for a 9.8 of this book yesterday. But, usually there's a delayed effect here where, if the Hulk 1 sales continue on, which I don't know if they necessarily will, we'll get to that in a second. If they do continue, eventually what happens is the market moves on to the next thing. And while there is a lot of sales for this book going on right now, I do wonder if we'll see a couple more 9.8s be sold in the next week or so. But this one right here, of course, very, very cool book, but again, not necessarily the one that, the collecting market wants to have in their collection. Now, there's also a bunch of other, variants of this book. You have a sketch edition right here. You have a second printing. You have this variant right here. So, a lot of this stuff is going to have to sort of find itself. But until the dust settles, we're seeing people buy up anything and everything related to this book, be it the second prints or the sketch covers or, whatever the case. Here you see a sketch cover for a $40 sale right there. Now, one of the other things I think is interesting is if you go over here and you do search this book and you arrange it by newly listed items, well, what do you see? I mean, you're seeing a ton and a ton and a ton of newly listed items coming onto the market. This is one that, like I said at the beginning, I mean, it escalated quickly. Like, I don't know what it is, but this has hype and feelings of kind of what we got with Deadpool and Wolverine. And we had the Secret Wars book that got really, really crazy on the secondary market. And I got to pat myself on the back a little bit and point to that one video I talked about where, the MCU is bringing back Hall H. And, not a lot of people watched that video. But I mentioned, here we are, just a month away from San Diego Comic-Con. And I sort of felt the pot simmering a little bit. I was kind of wondering, is it going to be the case that we are going to have a lot of books to talk about on the secondary market after San Diego Comic-Con? What are going to be the other reveals, the other teases that we get there? And if we do get that, what is that going to mean for the secondary market? Well, in the case of this book right here, guys, when have you seen something like this? July 12th alone on GPA, 9.8 sales for Hulk 1. Look at how many there are. So many sales for this book because of that one little 1-second clip. But to finish my thought, the fact that we're seeing so many newly listed items come onto eBay, you guys know what it is. After the hype dies down, so is this book, most likely. So if you're somebody out there, you want to pick this up, I definitely recommend to wait, go to your LCS, go find the book in the wild. I'm sure there's going to be better deals out there. Or I don't know, maybe this is going to be the next AF-15. Who knows? Anyways, that's all I got for this one. That was me doing a little bit of a market report for Hulk #1. Captain America Brave New World sets the comic market on fire. Buyers find the buy it now button once again. Let me know what you guys think. What did you guys think about the trailer? What do you guys think about this book overall? It feels like there's a lot of Red Hulk fans out there. This is always one of the books that, I kind of get the sense that people are very, very passionate about this one. Do you guys think that this is a FOMO situation? Do you guys think that this is just a pure passion? Is Red Hulk a great character? Do we even think that Harrison Ford is going to make another appearance in the MCU? I wouldn't bet money on it. I kind of feel like this is probably going to be a one-off. But for now, it's really fun to see him in the MCU. Anyways, that's all right for this one. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video.